Hello, everybody. Welcome to the wrestling conference. I'm Dwayne.
Cool hands, Allen.
Pedro, acknowledge.
That's right. Acknowledge Pedro. He's right there.
From Pedro.
From the darkness of the void, it is I.
Justin, from the void.
Ray, sleepy eye Ray, you heard?
Sleepy eyes Ray. Sleepy eyes
Sleepy
Ray.
eye Ray, you heard?
Night, nigga.
All right. So before we begin, please like, subscribe, follow, join the channel, help the channel grow. All right.
Let's
So
get it.
Subscribe. Oh, you die. You
Yo.
already know.
Why are we still threatening people?
Always on for the kill. Nigga, you coming from the void and you talking about why we still
We
threatening
don't
people.
die in the void.
What's saying? Like,
We don't die in the void.
You stay in the void. You never come out of it. Like, you
The void is safe. The void is your friend.
The void is your friend. Oh yeah, that definitely makes you want to go there.
Yeah, come. Join us.
You see fans? You see fans? We don't discriminate. You can be in the void too. So.
Let us in.
Yo. So yeah.
all right. So we're gonna do the results of Clash of the Champion. Clash of the Castle.
Oh, see, you jumping too far ahead, man.
Do they have do they have Clash of the Champions?
It's called When Worlds Collide.
Oh yeah, that was Clash of Champions of the WCW pay-per-view.
Yeah.
They don't do that no more, right?
No,
Yeah,
It's Knights of Champions, right?
Yeah,
Night of
Night of
Night of the champion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
WWE does Night of Champions. WCW used to do Clash of Champions.
Do they still do that?
Yeah, they
Night
still
of
do.
Champions?
WCW?
Night of Champions? They still do it?
Yeah,
They still do it,
Yeah. once in a while.
And I also believe they have the rights to the WCW one too if they want to.
Yep, they do.
Okay. I forgot about it. All right, so usually before we begin, we always ask, what would you give this pay-per-view? We're gonna go in order. All right, Alan Alan already started. He gave it a 10. All right, Jeff.
All right. Mr.
Hold on. Before we do it, Alan, why did you give it a 10?
I was having fun. I did not complain. I usually fall asleep. like an old man watching wrestling. I'll be like, yeah, that was cool. No, from beginning to end, I watched everything. So that was it was insane. It was insane. I liked it.
Even the kickoff?
Even the kickoff.
All right, Jeff, what do you give it?
No, I gave it a 10 out of 10. There was nothing wrong with the show. Like, it was great wrestling, good storytelling. You know, there was none of that, oh, I disagree with these decisions or whatever. Like, they're trying to tell their story, so I'm just going to follow along and enjoy the ride. If there was one minor complaint that I had, very trivial, that's why I didn't add it to the score. It could have used pyro for certain individuals, because I feel like, I don't know why they skipped out on that.
I think I know
In
why.
close space.
I think I know. Yeah, it was too close. The fans would have gotten flamed on.
Oh yeah,
the arena is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you saw it. I saw the
And they got
outline of
curved.
the arena. So it's kind of weird. It's like remember when Madison Square Garden did the Royal Rumble? It was kind of like that. So they couldn't do pyro.
Oh yeah,
that was before Madison Square Garden had to rebuild, because that's how it used to be. They couldn't do pyros.
No, yeah,
they would have
Also because it has turf. It was
very, very trivial. That's why I didn't bring it up until now. They saw the reason for it. So yeah, still 10 out of 10.
They would have all ended up like the Undertaker.
Yeah. Don't want that, Pedro.
All right, so I was gonna ask Pedro where he get the 10, but I already know the reason why.
No. I'm giving it a 9.8.
What?
Why?
Wait, so what knocked it off?
What knocked it off, Pedro?
The Liv Morgan fight wasn't a 10 for me.
Oh.
Yeah. Either way, I still got what I wanted.
Justin gave it a 10 because of Liv Morgan.
No, I don't give it a 10. I don't give it a 10. I'm not even gonna give it a number because I know come Monday, Triple H is just gonna outdo that number. So fuck it. I'm just gonna accept it for what it was.
Justin, you gotta go by the rule. You have to give it
I'm
a
not
number.
gonna grade it.
You have
He's
to,
gonna
Justin.
hit me with a fucking like.
No, Justin already said it. He gave it a 10. He gave it a 10. I heard it. He gave it a 10.
Pending. It's pending.
Because of
Trend is pending. All right, Rady, what do you give?
I give it a 10. Just because every match. Well, I'm gonna give it a 9.9.
9.9.
Liv Morgan fucked it up.
She should have lost. She should have lost.
No, I told you she was gonna win. She's the golden goose.
There's no way that she's gonna be beating Shayna Baszler like that, bro.
With one arm?
There's no way,
You
bro.
watched her.
There's no way.
You watched her do it. She did it. It's done.
Justin, we watched her do it.
If that was the NXT Shayna Baszler, if that would have been the NXT Shayna Baszler and the Elimination Chamber Shayna Baszler, Liv Morgan would have had one arm.
But you know what? We got the NXT
This is
Liv
funny
Morgan.
how Justin is defending Liv Morgan.
Yes.
No,
when we get to the match,
I'm sorry.
I'll do better too.
No,
Listen,
go.
I'm a Liv Morgan fan. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no,
But
okay.
to beat Shayna Baszler,
Yeah, she's on God mode. Don't hate.
you know what that
That's
means.
not
You know what
bad.
that means, right? You know what that means. You know what that means, right? Charlotte's gonna have to destroy her now.
On
Nah,
God
yeah,
mode,
yeah,
more like
yeah.
crybaby mode.
Charlotte gets
Bro, did anybody
Charlotte's gonna
notice that?
snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
I mean, in the
Did
old
anybody?
era, that would have happened.
Oh yeah.
Liv Morgan's gonna take that championship all the way to WrestleMania.
Listen, no, she's not. Listen,
WrestleMania is a long
She's
way.
gonna have her own
Damn,
squad.
Justin.
She's gonna have her
WrestleMania
own
is a long
squad.
way from now.
bro.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because
that ass cries for everything.
and
She
that's why she's
cries
gonna
for
win.
everything.
And you know who else cries? You know who else cries, Rady? Winners. That's why she's crying. She's crying because she's winning. She's crying because her back hurts from carrying these titles. She's like,
The tribal chiefs don't cry.
tears of sadness.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. The
The
tribal
tribal
chief ain't
chiefs
crying.
don't
Yes,
cry.
he does. Yes, he does.
You
He
see
has
that
that
man?
movie
You see
face
that man
like
in the back? He walks around with belts.
he cries
What
every
are they talking
time.
about?
He talks to himself every match. See, he's psyching himself up, just like Liv does. Her tears bring her joy. Her tears make her a potential girl.
We don't have to talk about the Liv Morgan match because we already did that one. We already talked about that one.
Guys, if you don't think she can do it, watch her. Just watch her. Watch her.
So,
That's it.
I've been watching her. Don't keep me that to WrestleMania.
Yo, my thing is like I agree with Pedro. I give it a 9.5. And it's because of that match. It's because of that match.
Liv Morgan
It was
should
the
have
best match
lost.
of the night. You guys hate.
It's not just that she should have lost. She still looks like she still needs a little.
Yo,
bit of
I
help.
was
And
I
look at
agree.
the way she won, for Christ's sake. Did you see how she won?
Yeah.
Yo,
She
I
took
agree.
out
Like a boss.
Shayna Baszler did her finisher.
Yeah.
Her finisher. And Liv Morgan kicked out like it was nothing.
No sale.
Shayna Baszler literally got hit with two of the freaking
One or two moves.
She got hit with Liv Morgan special in slow motion. In slow motion.
So you can see it.
It was
So
like
you
a
can see it
matrix.
connect. So you can see how she wins. She wanted her to watch every second when she hits the match.
Bro, it was so slow that the bitch already had made the schedule for what she was gonna do on the next day. That's how sad it was, bro.
Exactly.
That was terrible, bro.
She's gonna be a better champion than Bianca.
You're gonna start us off with all these fire matches, and then you're gonna do that. No,
Main
I
event.
feel like Triple H himself was like, eh.
Nah, main event material. The show's supposed to
Hold on.
Liv Morgan will never main event nothing, bro.
Yes, she will.
Sorry.
She will.
Hold on.
Never.
We will get back.
Never.
We will get back with Liv Morgan. Let's just start.
We just had a whole segment for Liv Morgan. That's crazy.
Yes, we do. Because she is the GOAT.
talking about the matches.
Because she's the GOAT.
You gonna call her Miss Crybaby. That bitch cries for everything. Throw her to the ropes.
Just like Charlotte. Just like Charlotte.
No,
Okay.
nigga.
Charlotte can
Alright.
do it. She'll feel
Charlotte
it.
don't cry. Charlotte don't cry.
Let's talk
She doesn't
about the
cry?
first match.
She doesn't cry?
I can't believe this match got this much of attention. Like, what?
She does.
They just fucked up the show.
She does.
Okay.
She does.
We're gonna go with the first match, which was the 6-women's tag match.
Compared to the Liv Morgan match, trash.
Whoa. Fuck out of here. You crazy? You out of your mind, nigga? Nigga crazy. Fucking, bro.
Wow.
All right, it was Damage Control. Well, now we know they have a name now.
Yeah, I have a name.
Damage Control, Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky versus Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka.
Hey, I will pick one.
Hey,
Because I
no,
picked Bailey. I
damn
picked Bailey's team. I picked Bailey's team.
Yeah, we put Bailey's team, yeah.
I think we all did, right?
I
Yeah.
think
We all
so.
did.
It,
We all
it,
did.
it was written on their outfits.
I mean, for some reason, I don't know why, but every time they put Bianca Belair's match first, it's always good.
Yo,
Gotta
she's super
start her off
talented. That girl is super talented. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
she's super
And not just
talented.
and
She's
and not just
carrying
that,
the weight.
I like how they did. You could tell. I don't know if y'all remember way back then, probably like during the Attitude Era, when the main wrestler, like let's say if it was like Stone Cold and 2 other people, they wouldn't tag in Stone Cold until like
Yeah.
the last.
And to the last
That's
year,
that's what they did with Bianca Belair, and it was amazing. Because they kept stopping her from trying to come in. It was amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about this match.
And
Anyone
you,
else?
you,
Oh, yeah,
you see how, you see how
Yeah,
they
I like-
did it too. That Bailey ended up pinning the champ.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh, no,
already
you
know
could
Bailey's
just-
going for it. She's going for
I
it.
like,
no.
I like the little segment between Io and Asuka. That was nice. And Dakota and Alexa.
Yeah.
The
That
two
needs to happen.
Japanese.
Io and Asuka got 1-on-1. That needs to happen. That's gonna be a hell of a match.
That needs to happen, but I felt like the crowd didn't understand it because, like I said, a lot of people didn't watch their feud. I didn't watch their feud, so I didn't know. So when Michael Cole was bringing up the past and stuff like that, I was learning like, oh snap, I didn't know that.
No, actually, I didn't know either. I didn't know they had a feud. So I was like, that was
didn't know-
new to
I
me. I was like, oh snap.
I didn't know
didn't
they
know.
had this big feud. I didn't know that, but Michael Cole was telling us, but it didn't. The crowd didn't know that to the point where you know how if someone did have beef overseas or whatever, the crowd would be like, ooh, they didn't
Yeah.
get none of that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird. Michael Cole telling us they got this big feud, but then when they finally did get to the ring, the crowd was like,
Okay, let's see what
You
happens.
know, they did
Right.
it.
All these fucking
too-
long
it's 2 Japanese people. But I think if they would have did this in the States, because they did tease it the first time, the crowd was like, yo, like, oh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when he was about to
Yeah.
do it. The States, no, but Europe, not so much.
No, I mean, Joshi wrestling in general is still very niche. Like, it's not super accessible either. So I totally get the lack of a crowd reaction.
Yeah.
No, but they'll learn. They'll learn.
But no, I really enjoyed, like I said, every time Bianca, I think they probably gonna start doing this, making Bianca Belair open the shows. Because for some reason, every time she opens the show, it's amazing. I had no problem with this match.
And the
A great
crowd loved
opening.
her. And the people loved her.
A great opening,
Yeah.
a great start of a great pace to start the pay-per-view, which was
Yeah.
amazing. The crowd was amazing. Like the
Mhm.
crowd all night. Well, I should say all afternoon, my fault. All afternoon was amazing from beginning to end. Like it was really good. No really pauses or nothing like that. Everybody was enjoying themselves. I really enjoyed it. All right, so we're gonna go to the second match. The singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus versus Gunther.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all,
The
that
ring
match,
generator.
I picked,
before
I
the
picked
match
the
even
right
started,
one.
it
I
was
picked the right
wonderful.
person. I picked Gunther.
I think Sheamus.
The ring generator.
Yeah, I picked Sheamus.
No, you
I
know
mean-
what? Yo, that match.
Oh,
That
Sheamus
match.
is missing.
Damn, son.
Oh,
That was
Sheamus is
stiff.
missing. Oh, Sheamus is missing is the Intercontinental. He's Grand Slam champ.
No, that match was stiff.
Yeah.
That was insane. That was a hell of a
I
match.
like it. It looks
saw
like
that
he's gonna be
man
a
Sheamus'
Nexus
chest?
rivalry for a while.
Yo, as
Yo.
soon as he hit him, he was already bleeding. That was blood. He was bleeding.
Yo, Michael Cole said something that I was about to text in the chat. Michael Cole was like, when the last time you seen Sheamus being dominated?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre's match.
That's
Match with him.
something.
Well,
No, they
It was
both went at it. It was
Yeah.
no,
It was
they-
back
they
and
was
forth.
just- It
it was back and
tied.
forward. It was back and forth,
Yeah,
but
back and forth,
Gunther
yeah.
was destroying
Yeah.
Sheamus,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like
he was.
destroying him. And it was kind of weird. I'm like, wait, hold up, it's kind of weird. You never see Sheamus like this.
Man,
And
but
not
no,
just
the way they were
that,
swinging, they was swinging with hatred.
With hatred,
Yo.
Alan. That's right.
my thing is this: I want to see Sheamus and Gunther too, yo.
Yeah,
gotta
you know
do-
it's gonna
they
be
gotta-
another
They
one.
gotta do a
happen.
part 2.
You
They
know,
gotta do
you
part
know
two.
it's
There's
gonna
gonna
be
be another one because eventually Sheamus got to win the Intercontinental so he could become Grand Slam champ.
Yeah, and Gunther's not gonna lose that title to nobody anytime soon. If
Yeah.
anything, that might be his best chance yet.
No,
And
I
that's-
definitely I don't think this feud is over because now that the Imperium recruited Fabian back, I think they're
Yep.
gonna have like stable wars now.
Yep.
That I liked, and I was surprised that Imperium is back.
Back?
Like
They're
that
always
was
to kick it off at Clash of the Castle. That's freaking awesome.
Man,
Yeah.
when they were all fighting and they did that stare down, that was cool. That was freaking cool.
like that was amazing. That was amazing because this was what's his name, Ludwig.
Yep.
Ludwig, yes.
Ludwig, because remember, I think last SmackDown that man was fighting them two by himself.
By himself.
Yep.
Like he was fighting them by himself, which was he was handling both of them by himself, even Butch. But now you got backup. Now you got Imperium. So now it's like, oh man, I got a feeling it's gonna be Imperium versus what they call it, the Brutes,
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
the Belfrin Brutes. Yo, it's gonna be a three versus three, and
And,
that's
and,
gonna be
and,
amazing.
and honestly, I feel like with these good factions that they have now, and the fact that the rumor's been out there that Triple H really does want to do new title designs and all this stuff, I feel like he should put.
No, don't do it.
Really?
Don't do it. No,
Trio
no,
title?
no, don't do it.
That's
Don't
an
do it.
AEW thing. That's an
Don't
AEW
do it.
thing.
Because then
I've
it's gonna
been
be
said that before though.
no.
He should
Don't do it.
He should do a few titles. Hear me out. He should do a few titles, so that way it could be more of this competitiveness, this rawness that we're getting could be more invoked in these different titles. For example,
Yeah,
like a hardcore.
But then you copy it.
It don't matter.
Bro, we had hardcore. WWE had hardcore titles for years.
I mean, not
What
the
are you talking
title.
about?
I thought
Not
you were talking about trios
I'm not
title.
I'm not talking about trios.
Nah,
I'm saying with these
even with that,
factions,
that's
like
the situation.
because look, with these factions, you gotta have at least one or two of them with a title. Right now, the Usos have the title. The other titles in WWE big mainly is just in the Intercontinental and the USA. So if you put, let's say for example, if you put the hardcore, if you put the cruiserweight, if you put if you put like a different title, like a European title, you know what I'm saying? Like you do those type of titles and you give it to one of each of these people, these factions, not just like the main guy of the faction. You give them both, and you make people just compete more for titles. You make people more aggressive. You make them more hungry for what they trying to go for. Because it's too many talents. It's a lot of talent, and it's good talent.
It's good because you gotta understand the lack of tag teams was trash, but you can see he's building up tag teams now.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying he should get some more titles.
No more titles. He just needs more tag teams. Because when the Usos had it, who the Usos only fighting?
Street
They was
Profit.
only fighting Alpha Academy and Street Profit and Dirty Dogs. That's it. That's who they all was fighting. But now you have more tag teams. You got the Maximum Male Models. You got
Imperium now.
You got Hit Row now. Now you have Imperium. So now he's actually spreading out more tag teams now.
Yeah.
So
You know who I wish was still around? Sanity. Anyway.
I do wish that. Because matter of fact, I know this had nothing to do with WWE, but the Eric Young group just disband.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Violent by Design.
Yeah, they disband.
By the
I
time?
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but they disband. They no longer a group no more. They broke up.
I don't know what that means, but they no longer agree no more.
I don't know. But anyway,
you have sanity.
I don't know. It's too late for sanity. Like I don't want to
Yeah,
really
it's too late.
retreat to
Just
that.
like it's too late for the AOP.
Yeah.
No, it's not. 'Cause
No, it's not. But the
Trubisky bring it back.
hell no, yeah, because he loved them niggas.
I hope.
But
I don't know,
they
man.
also
Since
but
that
they
thing
have a
with CM
$20
Punk, I felt
company.
like it was a
They can't
lost
leave the
cause.
$20 company that never started.
All right,
I
so
mean, I
let's go to the
want to
next.
be against AOP coming back, but it is
All
what it
right,
is.
so let's go to the next match. So now y'all can continue arguing.
Okay.
Singles match for the WWE Women's Championship: Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler.
The
I don't think
WWE
it's saying
SmackDown
Q1.
Women's
it was
Champion.
already said.
That
It was
was
already said.
was
It's the greatest
terrible.
match.
That
Let's
was
move
fucking
on to the next
terrible.
one.
Fans,
Brady,
fans. Let me explain something to you.
I see what makes you cheer.
Yeah.
One at a time.
Okay, hold on.
One at a
Fans, let me
time.
tell you
One at a
something.
time.
Fans, let me tell you something, guys. This is subscribers, watchers, whatever you want to call it. YouTube
Subscribers.
algorithm, whatever. Listen, Liv Morgan is not a bad wrestler. She's a fucking terrible wrestler. So she's trying to make a statement of herself to prove what she can do, etc. Right? But you can't use such a powerful person against her and then make the powerful person look like a weakling.
Can I rebut this?
On top of that, you're making the powerful person not only look like a weakling, but you're also letting them lose. And over how many months? Even Michael Cole pointed it out. Oh, Shayna Baszler hasn't competed for any title or for any pay-per-view for that being since over 2 years, something like that. It's insane, bro.
So-
it just goes to show you they're undermining these people, right? And you're undermining the fact that literally you got Liv Morgan, who's a person who just had her arm messed up by Ronda Rousey or whatever the case may be. Yet when they were doing the promos, she put Shayna Baszler to a freaking table. What the fuck? And now here, Shayna hold on, bro. Look, Shayna Baszler doing what she's doing. Shayna Baszler's doing what she's doing. She's beating her ass in the ring. She was whooping her ass. Then out of nowhere, Shayna Baszler does a finisher, and now this girl becomes Super Cena. So she goes from live crybaby Morgan to Super Cena. The lady was crying for everything, for Jesus Christ's sake. It's like, it was terrible. So I don't understand why they're giving her this big of a push against someone who's clearly and obviously way much stronger than her in many other aspects and ways.
Okay, can I rebut? All right, so my rebuttal to this is, I feel like this is just good storytelling because one, I feel like it's doing two things at once. One is building Shayna Baszler to actually go into that thing with Ronda Rousey and become that killer she wanted to be because she's constantly losing at this point. So that's that. Now,
So
Liv Morgan,
So who's gonna become a killer? Liv Morgan is gonna become a killer?
No. Shayna Baszler is gonna become the killer because she lost to Liv, so now she has to switch shit up. So that's that. So not only
so you're saying that they want to do the rematch, she's gonna lose?
Yeah, that Liv is gonna lose. Yeah, maybe. So I think how is Liv Morgan different than Mandy Rose and Toxic Attraction? The way Mandy Rose was a terrible wrestler, or was it? And then she got with Toxic Attraction, and now she's keeping the title. I feel like they're giving. Liv
You said
Morgan,
Mandy Rose was a terrible wrestler compared to Liv Morgan?
At one point, yes, she was losing a lot. At least at that point, Liv was in Riot Squad, and she was carrying that.
Hold on.
Like
I don't want this long segment to just be about one match.
Yeah.
Everyone points.
So I'm gonna make it quick. So I feel like the only reason why she has this title and has it as carrying it along because it's kind of sort of like a WWE slap to Ruby Riott, who never won a title. So I feel like if they had to give it to somebody, why not give it to her? And if it was to have somebody have like a change or something, I say why not do two people at once?
All right,
at least that's why I feel like. Yeah, true. But that's why they're doing it to Liv Morgan.
Hold on. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if it's true or not where they're going, but Shayna Baszler lost, so that means she's done. That's it. Goodbye, Shayna Baszler.
Oh
You
my
have to
God.
remember. You have to remember. Charlotte
Rematch is
still
not
did
fair.
not show up yet. When
She's on
Charlotte
honeymoon.
comes up,
She's
when
coming.
Charlotte comes up, that's done for Liv Morgan.
Now, so now if she beats Charlotte, then I'll call shenanigans. But until then, I just feel like
She's gonna be who?
I said,
No,
if
he
she
said
beats
if.
Charlotte, I am calling shenanigans.
That's
But
it.
for me, until now, this is
Justin, listen, you my guy. Got nothing but
Yeah.
love for you, cuz. But listen,
Yeah.
bro, it was shenanigans as soon as that title was put in her shoulders, bro.
Hey man,
As soon
come
as she
on.
won, it was shenanigans, okay?
You should have known
I'm
it was
sorry.
gonna happen. She had good
She's
pop.
nothing but a face. She's just
Bro,
a pretty
I see this.
face.
Bro, I
That's
see
it.
this happening.
Okay,
She has
okay,
to get better.
we're gonna
She needs to
end
go
it there.
with Riddle.
We're gonna
Bro,
end
I'm
it.
sorry.
We're gonna end it.
Riddle needs
We're
to
gonna end it.
adopt her since she doesn't have his kids. or
To be
something. He
continued.
needs to
To be
go.
continued. For
All
another
the
Okay.
time.
wrestling you watch, you didn't see this coming. She was having good
Okay.
pop. People was loving
Okay.
her. It was going to happen.
All right. All right.
No, it's true.
Thank you.
It's true.
Thank you,
It's true.
Justin.
You're
Thank
right,
you,
cuz.
Justin,
This
and
is-
thank you, Rady,
Yo,
for
you
your
know what?
inputs
This is
on
the
this match.
wrestling
Thank you.
conference. This is the wrestling conference, and we don't discriminate. We love women wrestling, as you can see. We love women wrestling.
Yes, because Justin and Rady is so passionate about women wrestling. Y'all just heard it. All right. Thank
Women's
you
rights,
guys.
bro.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right.
Charlotte's winning, though. Charlotte's winning. That's all I know.
Yeah,
gonna-
of course. Yeah.
We're gonna go to the next match. You even put Pedro in the void. Pedro went into
You
the
put
void.
Jeff was in the void. Jeff the whole time he's being corporate. Jeff, he's like, oh, these guys are on the fuck. He's looking up slowly.
All right, so I think a lot of people
Corporate
going to
Jeff.
talk. I think a lot of people has been anticipating this
Oh, man.
tag team match. Edge and Rey Mysterio with Dominic versus the
Oh.
Judgment Day.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Like
I
I said,
mean-
I know Jeff. I know Jeff is going to hate what I'm going to say.
Okay.
But hold on. But I think the Judgment Day is being booked better than the House of Black.
The House of who?
Oh no, I mean,
The House of Black.
definitely. I didn't want to make this an AEW
Good
thing.
job, Justin. Good
But
job.
first of all, the match was much better than I thought it'd be.
No, yeah,
First
yeah,
and
yeah.
foremost. It was much better than I thought it'd be. I like Edge coming out with the lucha mask, showing solidarity with the Mysterios and everything. Everybody played their parts well. Doesn't help that Judgment Day's still lame to me.
Hold on, Jeff. So they still got rabies. They still got rabies.
They still got rabies. Like I see Triple H is trying. They got the cool graphics. They got the cool music and everything.
But they're still infested with rabies.
They still, all right? Listen, they played the voice clip of Finn Balor saying Rey Mysterio is 619. Come on, it's terrible.
6-1 more. Yo, I heard that, bro.
Hold on,
Your
hold on,
ball was
hold on,
dying.
hold on. To add to Jeff. I don't know. I had to look. I looked at this match again this morning. I had to
619.
rewatch this match. I don't know if y'all noticed, if y'all watched Dominic's reaction when he was out in the ring watching Rey Mysterio and Rey. I mean, Rey Mysterio and Rey. Rey Mysterio and Edge. I don't know if you seen his reaction
He was upset.
towards Edge, like during the whole match.
He was
Yeah.
grilling him.
Like he was
Yeah.
like grilling him, like yo,
Yeah.
you get to see it, but it's just the littlest things, the littlest things that I saw. That was mad
But
cool.
no, but Dwayne, I will give them credit. But things like that made the match even better. And nobody, even though we anticipated it, they've kind of been building it up for a year. We didn't know it was coming, especially last night.
Like
Yeah.
overseas, yeah. I don't know they will do it in the States.
Yeah.
All I know
Yeah.
is that Dominic needs to put on some shoelaces because them sneakers couldn't withstand that kick.
Yo,
I
it's not
think-
just
I
that.
think-
Took his
I think
kicks
it's like-
off immediately.
He didn't tie his shoes.
Like, why?
Yo,
No,
yo, the
he's
most,
wearing Balenciagas,
yo,
guys. It's
yo,
like,
yo,
like,
the most
why?
funniest thing,
Nigga
the
threw
most
it at
funniest
him.
thing. I looked at the thing. I'm like, why is there two pair of shoes in the ring? What the hell is going on? Who put these shoes in the ring?
And then after he kicks his Edge, I don't know if y'all noticed, Edge looks dead on his face like, oh.
Yeah. I
No,
looked at Edge
like,
just looking
don't
at
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The match was amazing. I like the 619 into a spear, which was beautiful.
That was
amazing.
That was cool.
It's like I said, like you could tell when they get better when they start fighting more.
Of
And
course,
as Rey Mysterio and Dominic was fighting Judgment Day, it kept getting better, and they kept getting more comfortable with each other. And you start seeing it. So when it came to this, everything was just clicking, click, click, click. Everything was just going and going. And I liked it. That's why I had no problem with this match. But what it made it more better was that I just loved like the reaction of Dominic's face when they won.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't celebrating. He was looking at, if you notice, when Edge and Mysterio won, they was hugging each other, and Dominic was like just standing on the side, like
on the side.
You know what happened? You know what
like,
happened?
yo, what's going on?
Dominic wanted to win with his father. Not Edge. It was supposed to be Edge and Ray. It was supposed to be Dominic and Ray.
And you know what's
Yo, I wouldn't
hold
on. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Dominic says that on Monday.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. That's what Michael Cole kept saying, cuz he kept saying like, well, Dominic felt some sort of way because he felt like he should have been the one here with his father, et cetera, and you know, he just kept touching on that.
When Edge came back, he kind of overshadowed Dominic. Because remember when he pushed him in, I think when he pushed him in the locker room, and Ray was like, "Yo, what's wrong with you?" He's like, "Yo, we don't need him. I don't trust him. Yo, we don't need him. Why he here?" You know, because Dominic remembers like, "Yo, this man beat me up like for months now." And you just sitting there open arms, like Dominic. I get it why Dominic would do that, because it makes sense. It's not him just turning on his father. It's that fact that like, yo, you forgave this man over your son. Like you supposed to listen to me. I'm your blood, but you listening to him just because you know him for 20 years. Like I get it now, and it's mad cool when you start putting pieces together. It just makes the story more better. And then with him kicking Edge in the nuts, and him just like staring at Dominic in disbelief, like, because if you saw that, you can see Rey Mysterio like, yo, what are you doing? And not that after that, he didn't confront his son. He went straight to Edge and left his son standing there. And so that's why Dominic clotheslined him and just took his shoes off, I guess, and ripped up the Rey Mysterio shirt off, which was cool. And then on top of that, this man literally flipped off the crowd. Like he turned heel.
Yeah, he did.
No, Dwayne, it was an excellent turn. Like he's probably the most hated man in WWE.
Yo, Dwayne, I was saying it'll be cool if on Monday he's like, oh, like Dad, you picked Edge as your family, but like this is mine. You know, like you have your family, I have mine with the Judgment Day. Like I was agreeing with what you were saying. I'm trying to like throw that in. I gotta like mute myself.
No, yeah, it was really good. And on top of that, what is that?
That's Justin. Gonna mute him.
Sorry, Justin, I had to mute you.
Yeah, that shit was driving me crazy. I didn't know what that was. I thought that was me for a second.
But the thing is, after Dominic Mysterio like clothesline Rey Mysterio, the most funniest thing is you can see Finn like freaking laughing.
Oh yeah,
they were all laughing.
They were all laughing. That shit was awesome. But it was more shit had me laughing.
You know, they was all like sitting there laughing. Like that drink was like icing on the cake. Dominic going down the ramp, sitting there. The fans are sitting there booing him. He's literally cursing them out.
Yeah,
like which was cool though. So I'm like, oh snap, Dominic is heel. Okay, I'm looking forward to Monday now.
Yeah, I am too.
Now this drink puts Dominic on the map now. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do without his father in his corner now.
They probably change his whole moves. He probably could get started getting trained by Finn and these guys.
And I mean, also he grew his mullet to look like his father too.
You mean Eddie?
Oh wow.
But it was cool though. I actually enjoyed it. This is going to be a lot of, to be honest with you, out of this pay-per-view, I think a lot of people are going to be focused on that when it comes to like Raw.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I would think that's the most story-based thing that literally came out of this pay-per-view. That's going to like people are going to be talking about.
Yeah, that's going to keep going on. Yeah.
So we're going to go to the second to last match. It's a singles match. That's freaking Rollins versus Matt Riddle, yes, he got his name back.
Yeah.
Did we speak about Gunther and thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well,
I mean, no, this was another excellent match. Like, no surprise that they, tore the entire arena up. Like, we all knew it was gonna happen.
This was the NXT Matt Riddle. This man was doing all his NXT moves that he doesn't do on Raw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I saw him doing stuff that he did in NXT that he no longer does. Well, he does it now because now he's back to Matt Riddle. But he was doing
he's
moves
allowed
that,
to.
yeah, like the combination, the kick into like that, all that stuff. He haven't did that in years.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? And you know what's surprising? Him and Seth, they have great chemistry.
Yo, oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
He did that power bomb and he reversed it into the pedigree.
The pedigree.
That was smooth. That was smooth.
It was very
this
nice.
match, and I'm not mistaken, this is the first time they touched it, like fought, right?
Yeah, like
No.
1-on-1.
No. They fought on Raw. They fought on Raw. and Seth
Never
beat
mind.
him.
They fought on Raw before.
But it was a tag team though.
No. It
It
was
was
a regular
1-on-1?
one-on-one.
I mean, but that's what
Before Randy got injured. Before Randy got injured. They
Oh yeah,
fought
they did.
one-on-one.
They did. Yeah.
And then literally right after. Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
But then again, that was up under the Vince McMahon era, so it was watered down. But as you can see, this one was 10 times better.
Yo, Seth,
Yeah.
But it was
Seth hit him with his special.
wow. Yo, this man.
That was
cool.
disrespectful. Yeah.
Yo, Seth Rollins, yo.
Yo,
That's
he is
the
the man.
bro.
He got it. He said, he was like, your family don't want you. Yo, that was crazy.
I
Yo,
told
this man, like-
Alan this. I told Alan this yesterday that if he wins, he has to be the next one to go for the title.
I mean, he has to now, right?
He already
He
said
called
it.
his shot. He called
He
it
already said it.
exactly. Thank you.
He said it.
Called his
He said-
shot.
At the end of the match, you didn't hear? He goes, I'm done.
Oh, he said,
Like, we
he
done.
said, he said, see you never. I'm
Yeah,
done.
see you
I'm done
never.
with you.
Yo, it's not just Seth. I was as I'm watching the match, I was in disbelief that I can't believe this is Tyler Black. Who would have thought this would be Tyler Black in this position? That just blew my mind. Just by me watching this match, I was like, that's crazy.
I mean, not
That's
just Mr. Tyler Black, like Matt Riddle.
Yeah, Matt Riddle too.
Same.
I was
Like
yo, the way he was wrestling, I was like, oh snap! This is NXT Matt Riddle. He got his moves back. That was
Because
crazy.
Like Matt, I used to watch Matt Riddle in Evolve.
Yep, same over here.
it was
He
like
and
this match
PWG
was,
too.
MPWG, yeah.
this match is amazing, but you could tell it's not over.
Not over.
It's not finished. They're gonna continue. I don't know if it's gonna be the caliber of the trilogy of Seth and Cody. I don't think it's gonna live up to that. But I mean, like, I wouldn't mind seeing them doing a trilogy. I wouldn't mind.
I think they'll run it back. It's not over.
What's the next pay-per-view? What is that? Extreme Rules?
Extreme Rules in Philly, the House of Extreme. So
I'm really interested to see how they pull that off.
yeah, I want. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like Extreme Rules, I want to see how they pull that off. If they're gonna go the old school route where everything has like a gimmick match, or is it just gonna be one match and then that's Extreme Rules and that's it?
Hey, the Wise Man was the one promoting the pay-per-view.
So I'm very curious how they're gonna do that match. 'Cause I remember back then they used to do like every match had a gimmick.
Yeah, Stay with the Hell, some bunch of other matches, barbed wire matches and stuff like that. But who knows?
Whoa, we're not getting that.
You know, going back to the wheel. Spin the wheel, and that's the match.
But nah, man, that was crazy. That one and the Gunther match, Gunther and Sheamus, those two matches were just insane.
All right, Pedro, this one. All right, Pedro, this one is for you. The singles match for the WWE Universal Championship: Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
That was actually, this match was actually a good match too. It was actually a good match.
The thing I like about this match was that Roman was by himself.
Yeah, he was by himself.
Quote unquote.
By himself.
I ain't seen nobody but Roman. I don't know.
Really?
I mean, no, Pedro's right. He did come out by himself.
Yeah, he just said he had
He might not left by himself, but he came out. He came out by
But no, but I enjoyed this match. I liked it the face reactions of how Roman Reigns felt he was invulnerable because one, this is not his town. Two, he's by himself. And three, he looked scared that he could actually lose this. Like, that's the thing I liked about him. But when he was actually in the middle of the match, when he was actually beating down Drew McIntyre, you could see his confidence was getting up now. Like, he started talking and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this match was amazing. It was amazing. And the near falls, and it looked like Drew McIntyre could have took it. Like, I was kind of disappointed.
No, yeah, this definitely had a big fight feel. No, it was good wrestling from both guys. I think the booking was appropriate. You know, they found a good way to call up Solo Sikoa, whatever his name is, the third Uso brother. So I want to see where that goes.
The bloodline is completed.
And I laughed when Tyson Fury punched Austin Theory in the face.
That was funny.
He put him. He looked like he got sideways like a UFC fighter.
He fell sideways.
Alan, you saw how he dropped like a UFC fighter got knocked out.
Yeah.
That man got knocked out and had his arm like this.
Yo, you know what? Another funny part when Cross threw the water. I thought I was a fan at first. When he threw the water, I was like, yo, was that a fan? And then Drew was like, oh damn, a fan is about to get their ass whooped. And then freaking he was Cross.
He was there the whole pay-per-view though, sitting there.
Yeah.
I thought Cross was gonna cost him the belt.
I thought it was too.
Me too.
But for some reason, he's beefing not with Roman, but he's beefing with Drew McIntyre.
He needs to beat Drew, and then he can move to Roman.
No. So that's what he did. Cause remember when he debuted, right? When he debuted, remember he had beef with Drew McIntyre, but he also gave Roman the hourglass. Yeah, like just to let you know, after him, you're next. I enjoyed it. This was amazing pay-per-view from beginning to end. I enjoyed everything. There wasn't no weird shenanigans coming in and out and stuff like that. It was straightforward. The match was straightforward. The pacing was straightforward. Everything ended like the way it's supposed to be. This was amazing. Wait,
Reddy can hear us.
You guys?
Reddy cannot hear us. I think he's something wrong with his audio. That happened to me too.
That means somebody probably called him or something like that. Someone either called him or messaged him.
Tell him to leave and come back.
Now we're about to be done anyway, so it's all right. We're about to end it anyway. But yeah, it was an amazing match. It was an amazing match. I enjoyed it. Of course, Pedro enjoyed it because
we don't want
one. But like I said, I believe Sammy will begin his beating soon. He will begin his beatings
but KO is gonna come to the rescue.
Oh, of course. It's either gonna happen Monday or Friday. Because if it happens Monday, then yeah, he's getting his beating, and then KO is gonna come out and help him out. Because it's like one of those. It makes no sense. Their brother came in. What's the reason for you now?
Yeah.
What's the reason for the honorary Oos? So it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to what Monday happens, comes up and stuff. So that's it. Anything y'all want to add?
Oh yeah, definitely a sign of a good show. Like it has you anticipate to see what's going to happen next.
Oh yeah.
Instead of the usual reaction, stupid Vince McMahon show.
Another 1,000 years of Liv Morgan.
Until Charlotte comes. But like I said, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please comment below. Please help us grow this channel. This is the Wrestling Conference, and we are out.